We've limited who can do what. I look at Virginia. They haven't had any problems with their campaign finance at all for 30 years. And theirs is there's no limits. You just got to publish it. If I have a conflict of interest and I'm publishing it, that's going to control me better than any sets of rules or regulations.
I totally agree.
And so transparency is the answer, not just in campaign, but in all of government. We can't even get an earmark transparency bill through so that the American people can find out what the earmarks are, who's getting the benefit, who's the well-connected person that's going to benefit from this, and what's their campaign finance payments for getting the earmarks.
Do you think you could get a law that would mandate forced disclosure, to your point, where the legal onus would be on somebody like you with your job? If you fail to disclose, you're automatically in violation, as opposed to the current version, which is kind of
we've got disclosure. We have disclosure now, but you have to go to 550 sites to find all the information. So in essence, we have that rule. You have to disclose it, except the American people can't find it because you got to go. It takes you 20 hours to find one little deal. So in truth, we've manipulated the system to make it obtuse and not clear, and what we ought to be about is transparency. If we really had transparency in Washington, most of these problems would go away. If we would really set the rules where it's 100% transparent, you know what my schedule, you know who I had dinner with, and on what subject. Let's make it all transparent. If I'm your elected representative and I'm representing you, you ought to know what I'm doing.
I could track you on a website on a little beacon. I can try the Coburn avatar trotting across to Charlie Palmer's.
Just as long as you didn't track me while I was snoring at night.
We'll give you your sleep is yours, Senator. Thank you for the conversation.
All right, good to see you.
You as well. Tom Coburn out of D.C. Coming up here on the Dylan Ratigan Show, 2 years after the Lehman Brothers collapse. Would you have ever thought we'd still be in such poor shape out of the